We've gone over a lot of material. First, the ways in which hip-hop culture provides a map of life meaning, and then we spent some time looking at traditional forms of religion and what they offer people in terms of life meaning. I'm going to guess that looking at these traditions, regardless of what you think about them, is fairly easy for you. This is material you've encountered in a variety of ways on the news, in conversation. You're familiar with it. What may have been a bit more challenging is thinking about this quest for complex subjectivity as a form of religion. Maybe a bit of a challenge, so you know what we do next. We dive a little deeper. So now I'm going to give you some additional food for thought. A couple of additional examples concerning how this quest for complex subjectivity takes place outside of the confines of the traditional forms of religion with which you are pretty familiar. You may be getting tired of hearing this, but I'm going to say it one more time. Religion is the quest for complex subjectivity. And my argument again is that this takes place in a variety of locations. Barbershops. I've not been to one in a while, but I don't think it's changed all that much. That barbershops have never simply been about the business of cutting hair. These are spaces that are dedicated to lively conversation that is rich, that is profound, that is thick, and that is complex. That in the barbershop, in those chairs, on that couch, people have conversations that really revolve around the fundamental questions of life. Who are we? What are we? Why are we? Where are we? And to the extent that barbershops become a comfortable space for that kind of conversation, they become a space in which the quest for complex subjectivity has a home. It's important to recognize that religion pushes and prods people to continuously wrestle with these questions of fundamental life meaning. Here's an example. Think about the paintings of Jackson Pollock. Jackson Pollock reaches a stage in his work in which the brush no longer touches the canvas. The brush no longer touches the canvas. And he argues this is because what he is now depicting is the unconscious mind's view of the world, not the conscious mind's, the unconscious mind's view of the world. And I think this probes and presses particularly important questions that within the context of the visual arts, as the artist produces them and as we stand in the gallery observing them, they become an occasion, an opportunity to wrestle with these huge questions of life. It seems to me, in large part, this is what Jackson Pollock intended. You may still be wrestling with this idea of complex subjectivity. I understand that, but we've got a way of helping you. Pay attention to social media. Ask your questions and get involved in the conversation. We have this available to you for a reason. Also pay attention to the teaching assistant shout-outs. You need to do the readings and you need to pay attention to the assignments. See you next time.